What's up, guys? Blue Corner MMA here. Today I'm going to be talking about the rise and fall of the heavyweight division. Let's look into a recent moment. Here is the number 12th ranked heavyweight at the time, Tai Tuivasa, and the number 15th ranked heavyweight at the time, Talison Teixeira. As you can clearly see, they're obviously not in very good shape, and by no means do these guys look like professional athletes. I think it's just sad to see what the heavyweight division has become. People getting paid a lot of money just to sit there and not give it their all and not be in good shape. I think it is just really disappointing. People like this get paid a lot of money and don't give it their all and don't even try and be prepared and in shape for a fight. And as a fan of the UFC, this is just really disappointing to see. Now, of course, this isn't a perfect example of the heavyweight division, as Tai Tuivasa is on an 8-fight losing streak and Talison lost his last fight in 39 seconds to Sergey Pavlovich. But it just shows what the heavyweight division has become. Now let's take a look back to what the heavyweight division used to look like. The heavyweight division used to be one of the best of the UFC, and fans love seeing matchups in the division. I mean, just look at Alistair Overeem in this clip. Him and Tai Tuivasa are complete opposites, and it just shows what the heavyweight division has become. Now let's take a look at what caused this. One of the reasons the division is so bad is because of Dana White. He has made bad decisions in the division and not kept good fighters. Now, we can't blame it all on Dana White. There's also multiple factors besides him. Let's look at one example of how Dana White made the heavyweight division worse. He had a great heavyweight prospect in Francis Ngannou, and he would become the champion of the division. Francis was the new prospect in the division, and many people were fans of him. During this time period, legends like Junior Dos Santos, Mark Hunt, and Cain Velasquez were all out of their prime. But also during this time, we had the Stipe vs. DC trilogy. This was a great trilogy, but ultimately in the third matchup, DC lost, and that would end his career. Stipe would also follow this prime after this fight, and it would be a pivotal moment in the heavyweight division as it signified the new coming of the bad heavyweight division. In this new era, we still have good talent in Alexander Volkov, Curtis Blades, Sergey Pavlovich, and Cyril Gane. Even with all this talent in the heavyweight division, there's still a lot of guys that make the division look bad, like Derek Lewis, Shamil Gaziev, and Tai Tuivasa. In all of this, one man is carrying the division on his back. Also during Tom Aspinall's uprising, we see Jon Jones moves up to heavyweight. And this would go on to set a really good matchup that many fans would want to see. After Jon Jones moved up, he would face Cyril Gane and win and capture the heavyweight title. After this matchup happened, many fans thought the obvious matchup was Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall would call him out plenty of times, like in this interview with DC.
Hello, John. I have nothing against you personally, but I just think I'm better than you. I just know that I can beat you in a fight.
Jon would pretend like he was going to try and fight him, but ultimately he just dodged him as much as he can. And then ultimately we got the Stipe versus Jon Jones fight, which just made no sense because Stipe was 45 and a firefighter, you know. Like I said before, this fight made no sense, and ultimately Jon Jones would win by spinning back kick, which we all expected. Jon Jones would hold on to the belt for as long as he could. Eventually he would finally retire, and then Tom Aspinall would get the belt. Finally, the heavyweight division was back in order, and Tom Aspinall was set to face Cyril Gane at UFC 321. Many fans were excited for this matchup and thought Tom Aspinall would finally get a real testing. The fight was going pretty well until ultimately it ended in a no contest due to an eye poke. This injury has kept Tom Aspinall out for fighting for a long time, and he is still currently not fighting. This was horrible news because now the division has nothing to lean on. Until Josh Hokett showed up and had a stellar performance against Curtis Blades. In this fight, Hokett really showed what a heavyweight should look like and showed off his athleticism and fast hands coming from a football and wrestling background. With this only being his third fight, he showed high-level potential as he is still undefeated and a key piece in the heavyweight division currently. Another promising thing for the heavyweight division is Alex Pereira is moving up to the heavyweight division and is going to fight Cyril Gane at the White House. One more good addition to the heavyweight division is Gable Stevenson, an Olympic gold medalist. In summary, the heavyweight division has definitely seen some better days, but I think it's going to be better in the future. And I still think guys like Tai Tuivasa and even Talison Teixeira can get out of their slumps and maybe even cut down a little bit Thanks for watching, guys. Check out our other videos. See you next time.